just walk through the trailer and grab this. What in the world are you doing with this thing?
Tired of doing that.
So you're just gonna like chop it off?
Really?
Like, oh! I'm telling Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. All your hard work is getting cut up in a little pieces. Wham. You cut your leg, you can't race, but be careful. Well, wasn't what I thought he was gonna do when I saw him coming in the trailer with that, but now what are you doing? What other kind of nonsense you come up with?
I'm gonna try to find my rivet gun that I don't think is
Why do you not have a rivet gun?
I don't think I have rivets.
I mean, there's a manual rivet gun right there.
I don't think I have any rivets.
Does PPM have any rivets in there?
I don't know, but I'm not buying a box of rivets for 5 rivets. Love you, Hunter, but I'm just not doing that. This will work. I'll just bolt it together.
Let's go through all the bolts. If everybody else has a bolt bucket like this.
No, because they all come here and get my bolts. I know, which is fine. But
yeah, we really don't mind having the communal bolt bucket. We have like
I just know
so many bolts at home.
I just know I'm the only one that has them.
Oh, there's one.
I want a short one. I need a short one.
Like this?
With a washer on it.
With a washer? Oh.
No, with a washer.
With that?
Let's fill it.
It's still a...
I'm not having mismatched bolts. Oh well, this will be enough.
4? 4's enough? Alright. one is tight because this one's wiggling around and all the other ones are staying still.
Yeah, there ain't no nut on the back of it.
Oh. When your lift only lifts the front half, so you have to go to the back and lift it.
Come here.
Oh, I gotta go. I just couldn't. I did something helpful. I took the spacer off. Ooh. I don't know which drawer it goes in, so there you go.
Hey,
Hi.
you got some money?
I have like $3.
Don't talk like that. That's all.
When he asks where we are on the schedule, and then he opens the box gears. Uh-oh. His gears are turning. I think we're about to do something.
Hunter's not here to tell me no.
If that's what Hunter's supposed to do, then I will do that. No.
Yeah.
I'm Hunter tonight. No.
No.
Oh. Friends, I'm a little scared. Bruh. Making changes we didn't talk about. So what's in it now?
That's undisclosed information.
Oh, okay. My bad. Do 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 do. Guess we're changing the gear. Do 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 do.
No, they're dragging it. I was on the wrong side, Hunter.
Well, here it is in some better light. Maybe not better light, but boy, she's squished. There's the 4-bar brackets. Can't see any of the brackets on this side, but
You know what's gonna make it not so bad?
what?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell? Well, I guess they're getting some Taco Bell. Goodness. Well, I guess once it gets her unloaded, then I'm going to get them some Taco Bell. Yep. It's all over her fluid. I knew I smelled it. They run on my light. Alrighty. I guess it's time for you to get some Taco Bell, Fred.
So, it's Sunday, around 4 o'clock. I got out of bed about 2 o'clock. So we didn't get in bed till 4-ish, 4. Because I had to drive to the racetrack to get my car because I didn't want to destroy my trailer, dragging it up through there. Last night, so we shouldn't have been where we were at. That's just, we've been fighting an issue all year since we changed this engine, and we knew it was in the right rear. We're trying our hardest to figure it out and to fix it. Practice the other day really helped us. We figured out a problem in the front that was, what's the word? Complementing the right rear issue, and it straightened out, but we still had a right rear problem. Felt it the minute we went out. It was better than it was, but it wasn't straightened out. We had no forward drive except for down the straightaway. Couldn't get in the corner, couldn't get through the corner, couldn't get out of the corner. So once I realized after 52 cautions that I was just going to have to ride around. You know, I wanted to finish the race. I don't like pulling off. So I kind of just hung there with Billy and was just going to finish the race. I mean, once you get like 6th or 7th back, it doesn't matter. The money's the same. I mean, who cares if you finish 7th or 12th? Who cares? I mean, if you're not in the top 5 or the top 3, who cares? In my opinion, you know, sorry to hurt anybody's feelings, but I mean, it is what it is on that. I was just riding around, biding my time. We made a horrible tire choice. That was kind of on me. Was trying to get a tire for the long haul, and it never fired. And once it did try to go somewhere, we had all those cautions, and that was the end of it. So, but just done my best, you know, just kind of maintaining where I was at. So, you know, somebody drives over their head a little for no reason, because like I said, I'm in like 10th. They wasn't gaining any ground. I wasn't. There was no sense in it. Talent ran out in the middle of 1 and 2, and I was literally looking at somebody right in their face and hit them really hard with my right rear wheel in their left front frame rail. Knocked my rear end out on that side and pulled my drive shaft out. I knew it was bad when I heard the drive shaft come out. And I kind of, you know, I kind of had time to see it coming, but there was nothing I could do. So I leaned up against the seat, and I think that's a lot of what helped me from getting banged around too much. And then I kind of relaxed for a second because I knew that ride was over. And then somebody behind me just decides to let completely off the gas, nearly stop, and then stomp the gas and plow me in the left rear. Right here. And drive all this up into nowhere. So I got to thank the good Lord for keeping me safe, and Race Quip and for making a killer helmet, and Lightning for making a good car. I mean, it's awful. Let me see if I can get this. Come on, focus. We got all that tore loose, so we're gonna get old Dad here. Make him mad. We're gonna shuffle some cars around. I'm gonna put my Camaro on the lift, and we're gonna pick this thing up with a skid steer and set it over in the front door, and then lift it up and roll it in, and we're gonna pull the body panels off of it and see what we can see, and then maybe today, I don't know, get the rear end out of it. But you know, like I said, I try not to talk any crap this year because things happen. But I mean, literally, I don't, whatever. But we're going to be out for several weeks. Just from what we can see, I got both shocks. I think the transmission's okay. It got 4-link mount. It bent the shock mount in the frame, so I got a little bit of that work to do. But my big issue, hang on, my big scare issue problem, what I'm worried about the most is the rear end, because if it's bent the tubes, A-tube, hubs, axles, it's thousands of dollars. So we'll be sidelined for a little while till I can recoup some of that. Got to buy several body panels because it ripped them, and then I got 2 pieces of decking to put in and some A-pillars to build, and you know, whatever else we find. So hopefully the bird cages are okay, and the J-bar and everything else, and we'll see from there. So I'll catch y'all in a few after we get this partially apart. Hunter. It's Hunter, by the way. I know you ain't seen him in a while. He's just here kind of observing, chilling out, relaxing, all cool. You shooting any b-ball down by the school? Ain't that how that goes? You ever watch Fresh Prince? Didn't you grow up with that? I mean, like, Uncle Phil was the man.
I grew up with a couple guys that were up to no good. Unfortunately, started making trouble in my neighborhood.
I see. Okay. See, we grew up with Uncle Phil and Carl Winslow. Who's another good dad on the TV?
What's Roseanne's husband name?
Dan Connor.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, enough of that. We're gonna shuffle cars. I got to put the Camaro on the lift and get the other 2 out and put one in the trailer, and I'm gonna try to do that for this cloud that just seems to be right over top of me in this one spot before it dumps any rain. So we'll be back shortly. Right here. Sometimes when you junk your race car and it starts raining, you really need to get it inside. You just have to pick it up. You know, in the rain. What? Then your poor buddy Hunter, still not having the best day. Set it over here in front of the garage, and then I'm going to pick it up by the back end, try to push it in the garage because it won't roll. So I guess we'll see from there anyway. Try to pick it up by the back bumper with a strap and get it in there. That's the only way I really know to do and not damage anything any worse. Get a strap, and I'm going to hook around the back end, and then we're going to push it in there. That's the plan anyway. Okay, we didn't beat the rain at all, but we got it in here in all its warped glory, and we're going to pull some body panels off to start with, where we can see where we can jack it up from, and go from there. I might have a wall hanger door for sale if anybody wants one, right? We'll just, well, yeah, whatever. Anyway, we're going to take all this mess off and go from there. So we'll see y'all shortly. I'll just tell you, we got this pile of parts so far, and it don't look any better. So we're going to take a door off and then get it up on jack stands and see where we're at. The only thing I'm super worried about is this right frame rope where the tire mark is. Pretty sure that's bent. But back there in a sense don't matter. But we will see. I mean, if I have to, I'll replace it. I mean, it all depends. Well, we got the V-Vor airbag jack to save the day, so we get the pit lift under it. I don't even know if it'll raise it right now. No. Battery's dead. Going to put the battery charger on it. Shock's bent. That was a brand new tire. So we'll probably take next weekend off. I can get 90% of this at PPM, so we'll see what that's going to run and see what my bank account looks like and see how long it'll be before we're back. So sorry to disappoint you guys and gals. That's not anything we wanted to happen or could avoid. So see you next week. Hope you have a great holiday next weekend if you're able to have a 3 or 4 day weekend. So make sure that y'all stay safe and be responsible. Right, Hunter? Over here, bud. What are you looking at? So, and like I said, Hunter's still having some little issues here and there, so make sure y'all give him a good prayer every day. And we appreciate everything everybody's done, and we appreciate everybody that came up and asked how he was doing. So on behalf of Hunter, peace out, penguins.